All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be on this side.
Yeah, I know.
Why is it pointing the wrong way?
That's all right. All right, here we go. All right, good morning, everybody. We are live here in the Feed Zone kitchen. So let's make sure we are watching here. We are doing a couple things today. We're gonna do the eggs and bacon rice cakes. We're gonna do coconut blueberry rice cakes and a fruit and nut bar. So we are getting our recipe from our Feed Zone cookbook here. And so that's where you can find that if you are interested. We're going to start with the eggs and rice cake. All right, Rylan, are you ready? So we are going to take half of this rice. We're going to put it in this bowl here. Can you help me? Look here.
Oh,
all right, so we'll take half of this. Scoop all of this
Stop
out.
moving.
It's okay, don't worry about it. If I can get to this here.
I spin.
What's that?
Chop. Chop. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, steam.
Yeah, you feel the steam? All right, let's get all the rice out. So what I did was I made 6 cups of rice, and I added, the ratio is 1 cup of rice to one and a half cups of 1.5 cups of water. So there is definitely a ratio that we want to make this a little bit more sticky than normal. There. We
Go back.
gotta close this. All right, so we are trying a new streaming system. Everything here. So thanks for bearing with us here. Should be pretty live. There we go. Oh, that's good. All right, so we're dumping in the rice here, and then we'll dump in all the ingredients. So. All right.
I heard a lot.
I know, it's a lot of steam, isn't it? So you gotta be really careful, especially when the rice is super hot. You okay?
You touched me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Owie.
All right, here we go. All right, let's try here. What'd you touch? Oh, my shirt, huh? Okay. All right. Well, welcome if you're just joining in. Thanks for joining in. We are about to get started here. So we've got the rice, and like I was saying, it has a little bit of a more sticky texture. So what we're looking at is 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. So we've got all of our rice in here. Take a look here. And then we are going to put in our main ingredients here, which are, what do we have here?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. It's 8 pieces of bacon, 4 eggs, for 3 cups of rice here that we're putting. Do you want to dump it in for us?
No.
All right, sounds good. All right, so what we're going to do next is we are going to drop this in to our mixture here. We've got the eggs and the bacon. I pre-cooked that just to make it a little bit easier on us to get done. So we've got that going. All right, and then so we got a couple other things we're going to add. So we've got our protein source, our carbohydrate source, super sticky rice. That's going to help keep things together. We're going to go with 2 tablespoons of liquid amino acids here. I'll show you what I got. So this is the one we use here. It's Bragg's liquid aminos. And so you could easily get this. You could use soy sauce, just a nice source of salt in our mix. So I will go with just a little over 2 tablespoons of this for the whole mix. Whoops. We'll do that. Give you a nice good salt balance, electrolytes, things like that. We'll keep that going. We add a little bit of moisture there. All right. A little bit of salt feel for the mouthfeel. So that's looking pretty good there. Last thing we're going to add is some brown sugar. Give a little bit of sweetness, kind of to balance out that sweetness, the saltiness. So I typically like to use brown sugar. A nice little mix. Let's see. We'll go with the 1/4 cup here for the 3. A little overfill. Give a little bit of sugar sweet to all of that. I always give a little bit of extra punch there. So there we go. All right. Looks like my assistant is off taking care of something. So I We'll get you going. Hey, what's going on, Adam? Thanks for joining in. This is secret recipes for Feed Zone Portables. So we are we've got our rice put in here, super sticky rice. We've got our eggs, our bacon, and a little bit of brown sugar. Looks like little Flo is coming back. You're gonna do some mixing for us, buddy?
No, I'm putting my
Ice pack. All right, sounds good. All right, so we'll make that mix. It's got a nice mix of salty protein and a little bit of sugary taste there, especially for end of your rides. Nice. So especially for those longer rides where you got kind of that fatigue, where you've just put in a lot of sugar into your body. It's nice to have something where you can reach to have a little salty taste, a little savory, right?
Yep.
Savory?
Yep.
That's right.
I know it.
Nice.
I know it.
All right, so we'll mix this all up and we'll lay it out into a Pyrex pan. Let me show it to you. Where is it? Into this, a 9x12 Pyrex pan. We'll put that in there and then we'll cut it up and then we'll wrap it. We'll do that at the end since we're going to make a second batch of something else here. So that's pretty quick. So as long as you have the rice ready, the bacon cooked, and then the eggs, it is a pretty fast process to make this. It's got a nice sweet, salty mix of that sticky rice. So this is what it's looking like here. So looking pretty good there. All right, so we'll put that aside for now. And then we'll go to our second one, which we're going to make, which is super fun, Rylan, right? We're going to make blueberries, coconut, blueberries and coconut, and chocolate chips, right? That's one of your favorites, right? Tell them what kind of chocolate chips you like.
Oh, the one that has no nutrients in it.
Yeah, what's the different one? What are the different kinds of
Chocolate.
Like dark chocolate?
I don't like chocolate.
All right. All right, so we are going to need another big mixing bowl here. All right, sit back. Let me get a mixing bowl from under us. Excuse me. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do it in the rice bowl. All right, this is going to be hot, so let's pull the rice bowl out.
Don't let me touch anything.
That's okay. So we're going to do this actually in the rice cooker bowl to give it a good mix. We're going to add a couple things in here to make this sweet and also have that coconut taste to it. So we will get a couple things. So let's get started here. We're going to add 3/4 cups of coconut milk. So it's really important that you use this type, which is from a can, and the reason why it's a lot thicker and a lot more concentrated. So it may have some clumps in it, but that's totally normal. So what we'll do is we will actually go ahead and place this into the rice cooker with the leftover 3 cups of rice that I have that I split. So just to remember that we are splitting the rice or adding extra water into the rice. Adam says his favorite chocolate is the white chocolate also.
How do you know?
That's what he said. He said right there on the side. He said, that's my favorite too, he said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tell him.
You can tell him, talk to him. Say, his name's Adam.
Oh.
Say, hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam. Mine is too.
All right, so it'll add a little bit of kind of wetness to the rice as I put the coconut milk in, but we are going to add a couple different things to sweeten this up too.
And I'm going to eat some blueberries.
So we'll add that, and then we're going to add a couple more things here. Really, we want to make a good base to be able to layer. So the difference between this rice cake and the last is that we layer it. So we're going to put a little bit of rice on the bottom, a little bit of rice on the top, and then blueberries and chocolate chips in the middle. So we'll get a chance to kind of sandwich all that together. There's a couple ways to do this, and a nice way, or the reason why we do that, is that you get some nice, good, sticky texture to hold everything in. So right now I've got the rice. I've got, careful, your tongue will stick to that. I've got the coconut milk, and I've got the brown sugar. This is going to make for a really sticky, a really nice, sweet base, and it's got a nice coconut feel to it. So since the rice is pretty warm, it is going to be very porridge-like, but it is still going to lay out pretty sticky. Careful, careful.
Hi.
All right, you want to do some mixing? All cool. That's all cool now.
Cold?
Cool.
I'm going to put icing. Put icing.
All right, so just to balance out that sweetness, we're gonna add just a little bit of lemon. So I just use 100% lemon juice. Pretty easy to do.
I can go.
We're just gonna do a splash. You know how to do a splash?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Splash. 2 splashes. Ready? 1, 2. 2 splashes. So the reason why we add this little bit of acidity is to kind of cut that sweetness. Hey, good morning, Nadia. Thanks for joining us. So, is to cut a little bit of that sweetness, so it's not too super sweet. So it's a nice little balance there when you add a little bit of lemon. Can't really taste it too much, but it does cut it pretty nicely. And that's smelling pretty good. Smell that. What are you smelling there? Yeah?
I smell the wood.
All right. So it looks like we've got everything in there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our big bowl. Put this in here, Ren?
Put this in mine.
Yep. All right.
What?
So we're going to put half of this into our pan here. Put half of it in there. Hey! So Andy Jenner says hello. Now, what are you boys up? Victoria says hello. What are you guys doing? We're making, tell them what we're making. Tell Victoria what we're making.
What is it?
Rice cakes.
Rice cake.
Yeah, what kind of stuff is going in our rice cakes today?
Blueberries and chocolate and raisins and
Sugar?
nuts
Nuts?
and sugar.
And sugar.
What is sugar?
Brown sugar.
Oh yeah, I mean not sugar, brown sugar.
Brown sugar. That's right. And Andy Jenner's there. Say, hey Andy, how's it going? You know where Andy lives? He lives in London. Yeah. Ask him. Ask him about the bridge. Ask him. Say, does it really fall down? Ask him.
I don't think it is.
Well, you could ask him. He'll answer you.
Okay. Is London Bridge falling down?
There you go. We'll have to see. There's also Simon. He's on there too. Say hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So what we've done is we've laid this out pretty nicely. We've got one layer of rice. This is our rice, brown sugar, and coconut milk. And so, hold on. We're gonna put the chocolates on here soon.
Ooh.
So
My chocolates are the favorite.
yeah, did you mix the chocolates up? Where's our chocolates at?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll mix it up.
Sorry.
I'll mix it up.
So mix them up good. So mix them up real good. So we're gonna first start with this. We've got 2 cups. Okay, 2 cups of blueberries here, fresh blueberries. Did we clean these this morning? We did. How do we clean the blueberries usually? What do we like to do? Water and vinegar, right? That's right. All right, go ahead and dump these in, and we'll spread them out evenly. Oh, see, yeah, Andy said that every night they have to rebuild the London Bridge because it falls every night. That's what he said. Yeah. That's what he said. If Andy said it, it's probably true, right? Because he lives there. All right, let's dump the blue.
What? It's so crazy.
That's so crazy. All right, here. Dump all the blueberries in there for us, and then we'll make it even. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. You spread it all out there so it's nice and even. All right, spread it all out. Make it real even there. Looking good.
The ice is so nice.
Okay, so for chocolates, we're gonna do about half a bag. So we're gonna do a good amount of chocolate in here. So as you see, we've pretty much covered here in blueberries. We're going to sprinkle this around. Nice amount of chocolate in there, and you can have some too, right? All right, you gonna have some there. Why don't you taste one and then tell them what it tastes like, and then try a different one and then tell them what it tastes like.
Sweet.
Sweet. Nadia says you're not convinced that the bridge falls down every day. What do you think? Do you believe Andy? What he said when he says that?
Yes.
Yes, and of course you believe Andy. All right, so what I'm doing is just taking little by little.
The bad chocolate ever.
The bad chocolate is. And so what I'll do is I'll just slowly take small pieces of it. I'll layer it on top here. The key to this. The key to this second layer is to let it cool. Let it melt and kind of just really cover every single piece here.
They're gonna make these things melt.
Right, you want them to melt inside, that's right. Yep. And so Andy says, I love blueberry chocolate rice cakes as long as you hold the rice and blueberries. Wait, as long as you hold the rice and blueberries. So he just wants chocolate. Andy just likes chocolate.
chocolate.
Only like chocolate. There's different kinds of chocolate, right? We were talking about.
Yeah.
What are the different kinds of chocolate?
Vanilla.
White chocolate
White chocolate.
and
Brown chocolate.
dark chocolate. Oh, brown. That's right. And then there's dark chocolate, right? All right. So we've layered this up pretty nicely. Let me show you guys. So we've got the rice on the bottom, and then layered up in between there, and you got the rice on top. And then what we'll do is we'll let this cool. We'll let it set, and then what we'll do is we'll cut them up, and then we'll wrap them all up. So what we've done for wrapping is we've got these foil pieces that we've cut. How many did we make of these? 35?
I forgot.
Yeah, and so what we've done is we've cut these out. These are 12 inches across, 8 inches up and down, and then we'll wrap these up, and we should be good. So I don't think we have time to make the fruit and nut bars. We'll have to come back for that. But thanks for joining us today. I will post links to the recipes and the things that we used today for our wraps, and some pictures of what it all looked like. I hope you enjoyed that. Did you have a good time? Thanks for everybody joining. And your
Little
Little Flow. All right, we'll see you next time in the feed zone.